Okay, here I am. This is Clarence. I'm at it again. Today I'm changing the rear brake pads on my vehicle. 2008 Cadillac Escalade, General Motors product. The Yukon, Denali, most of those General Motors trucks, it's the same principle. What I've done already is I removed the tire. These are the tools I'm using right here. I got a speeder bar that I was using. Here's a 7/8 socket on a speeder bar, but I use this ratchet and stuff to break it. Got a C-clamp here to push the pistons back in, and it's supposed to have a 1/2-inch wrench. I didn't cut corners. I didn't have my 1/2 inch, so I took a 13mm. Jack stand, vehicle sitting on jack. Now the rear has the parking brakes also, but the parking brakes are shoes that are inside of here. You got 2 shoes inside of here, and but I'm not changing those. I'm gonna change the brake pads. Both brake pads. This is the 1/2 inch. You got a screw up here, and you got one at the bottom. Only thing you do is pop the screws out, and you can actually loosen this screw, pop this one right here at the bottom, raise this up, pull the pads out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and loosen those, and then I'm gonna get back to this. One of the other things I wanted to point out, before you push that piston back in, take the master cylinder cap off. Okay, and I took the cap off and left it here, because once you push the piston in, this fluid, brake fluid, is gonna rise. Also, if you go to turn this screw and it's turning but it's not loosening, you got to put a wrench on this locking nut right here, or locking bolt, well, locking nut, and then hold that and then turn this. You have to do it for the top and the bottom. Okay, and what I've done, I've already taken the bottom screw right here out. And only thing I'm gonna do now is get a screwdriver, pry this caliper up from the bottom. I'm gonna raise it up here, and I should be able to get to the pads and take them out. Okay, I'm back. I got the brake caliper, which is this right here. I got it up and I got it propped up, and that gives me access to my pads. Both pads right here. All I'm gonna do is pop those pads out. Pop these 2 pads, this one and those 2 now. Pop the new ones in. Okay? And that's how easy it is to get to. You don't even have to take that top screw completely out, just the bottom. Okay, I'm back. Here are my old pads off my left rear. These are the replacement pads. Duralast Gold. They come with a lifetime warranty from AutoZone. And see what we got in here. We got the saddles for the pads to set in. We got a set of complete pads. And these are the new pads. They got the anti-squeak thing on the back of it. Only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the sticky piece off of it and leave it. And this is the new pad. And if you see the difference in it, look at how thick this pad is, this part. And look at how thin this pad is. Almost down the middle of the metal, so it's time to change it. All right, I'm gonna put this side together, and I'm gonna come back after I get them together. Okay, here I am again. These are the new pads. I got them on. See if I can let you see both of them. Outer and the inner. Both pads are on. They're sitting in the seat, in the saddle. Now, I gotta push this piston right here using my C-clamp back in. Once I push that C-clamp back in, I'm gonna drop that and put it back together. Remember I said you can actually leave this caliper on, but putting new pads on, unfortunately you can't, because you gotta take it off to get the C-clamp on it. You gotta take it off to get the C-clamp on it in order to push this piston back in. That's gotta be pushed all the way back in. And you put the C-clamp on it now and push it back in. And the best way to do it would be take an old brake pad. Hold on just a second. Okay, the best way to do it is to I'm gonna take an old pad, this old pad right here, put up against it like that. Put the old pad up against it, and then I'm gonna push it. They use the old pad and the C-clamp to push this all the way back that way. Okay? Okay, this is the C-clamp setup right here. This is the C-clamp setup, and this is how it looks. This is my C-clamp. This is the old pad, and that's the piston I'm pushing back in. And that's what it looks like. Okay, everything is done. I got the new pads on. You see them? Everything is tight. I'm gonna put it back together. And gonna repeat the same process for the other side. Oh boy. And if you have any, get my hand out of the way. If you have any questions, just hit me up, send me your remarks, hit the like button. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.